うけど同じ結果になっている。そういう関係ってことじゃないかな。
なるほどね。正直まだわからないことだらけだけど、一つ確かなのは、もしも私がグレイスのお母さんと会えたなら、礼を言うイケメンの女装とか好きだから。Me too!
Bureaucrat Villainess episode number 10, and we are back to form this episode. This was a hilarious episode. I did not want to end. When the episode was ending and they're transitioning from Anna, and Anna is geeking out thinking about what Grace is gonna look, cross-dressed, and she's imagining her in every single, attire that she can. She's like, Grace can do no wrong. I absolutely loved that. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And then the episode ended. And I was like, of course it ended. Of course it did. And I was a little sad about that. That makes me know for a fact this was a 9 out of 10 episode. No question. This was a fantastic episode of Villainous Dad. It was awesome. Some of the things to note is I think they could have spent longer on the summer vacation, spring break vacation, whatever it was, with Grace meeting her mom and going to the village and stuff. Although they spent a little time there, like 3 to 5 minutes, and she did meet her mom and they named a 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 and they saved a kid and all that stuff. Grace didn't meet her dad. There was like no sleepover. There was no more investigation into her mom, although Grace expects that, yeah, the mom is pretty well known with noble etiquette. She knows magic quite well. So basically, you could tell that her mom is a noble turned commoner, and probably was because of love with, whoever the dad was and stuff, which, hey, it's totally fine. I love that for them, and that tells us now that Anna actually has noble lineage. So this whole time she's been ragged and bagged on for being this commoner, only allowed to go to school or this specific prestigious school because of her magical ability. But she not only has magical ability, it sounds like her mom has ties, or, through her mom, she has heavy ties to some nobilistic family. Could be a fallen noble family. She could be from a renowned family that just denounced her or disowned her. She could have totally ran away, and she has grandparents or something out there. So maybe, one can cross fingers that maybe we'll see Anna get her noble rights restored before the end of the season. The reality, will we see that? Probably not, because we have episode 11 and 12 left, and next episode is all about the cross-dressing festival play. Next episode is called Dad Gets Into a Pickle. So I assume that it's going to be something relative to, the play going awry, or the play going wrong, or maybe Anna does force her to cross-dress when she doesn't want to. There's a lot of different avenues that it can take. So very interesting to see that next episode is probably just going to be all about the festival. And then maybe episode 12 will get a wrap-up or some kind of hint that, of 𝐒𝐚�𝐳𝐵𝐭 potentially coming back to his body, or maybe a hint of the game ending. Right now, I got to be 100 with you guys. Right now, it truly does feel like we're in the middle of a season, that we're not about to have the season end. And this seems to be the running theme this season for a lot of different anime, is that even though that we're on the precipice, we're on the cusp of it about to end, it's like, well, how are they going to end it? Because it doesn't feel like we're going to get satisfied for not only this anime, but a lot of other ones out there this season. It feels like we're just in the middle or midst of a season, not that it's about to end. And that's pretty super unfortunate, especially from a viewer perspective, because we're trading our time and our money, and we should get a product back that is good enough. Now, I know I'm bitching about this episode. I would love to have them have focus on the summer vacation. I would love to see that, Anna and Grace have some fun, and that would have just dragged on the season even more, especially because, again, we're only 2 episodes. We're like 40 minutes away from the end of the season. But, it kind of makes sense in a way, too. It's like, okay, well, if we're not going to get an ending legitimately anyways, might as well just, give us more funnies, because I laughed a lot this episode, especially with, the buff guys in the dresses and stuff. I thought that was hilarious. Also, I really love Ken's wife and daughter about, pretty boys dressed up, and they were just geeking out and stuff. I just love that family dynamic, and I hope my kids end up being like that too, because I know that's definitely my vibe, especially getting all excited and hype about waifus and husbandos and stuff like that. So it's really fun times. But I'll leave you guys on those thoughts. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I know there's a lot of things, there's a lot of nuances, a lot of minute things I didn't cover within the episode, but those are the main things that happened. And it was hilarious. So 9 out of 10 episode. Really, really enjoyed it. Can't wait for episode 11 to see what ends up happening. Especially because next episode is called Dad Gets in a Pickle. So that's going to be interesting. I'll see you guys then, my friends. Peace out.